Are you ready? Are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Phenomenal.
You can get it on a plank or doing business with a bank. You can get it selling a cow. Matter of fact, I've got it now. A hard-earned thirst needs a big cold beer. And the best cold beer is Vic. Victoria Bitter.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own.
It could be that great chalk and biscuit coating.
So hard to have a gay time on your own.
It could be that smooth toffee ice cream in the centre. Or that whole delicious golden gay time taste.
Hard to have a gay time on your own.
Street's Golden Gay Time. Now available in smooth chocolate, mouthwater.
I'm Danny, and I'm here to call out all you crack pack bitches. You think I don't see you there? I'm the OG of this shit. But you come after the king, you better come correct. I'm Danny, motherfucker. Who are you, crack pack? You smoke crack. You better watch your back.
Professor, would you say it's time for our viewers to crack each other's heads open and feast on the goo inside?
Yes, I would, Kent.
Hello, everybody. I'm back from the dead. Well, sort of. I apologize in front of it. I can probably see it in my eyes. I don't know. I'm still slightly unwell. So we're powering through, though. I've been powering through with the fulfillment, helping out a lot. I know I'll leave out there saying, oh, Mel's doing everything. I'm helping. I'm essential. Yeah. But if I ever have to, I told Aaron this before, if I ever have to just like turn the camera off, hang on, where am I? Like this? How do I stop cam? There it is, like this. It's because I'm probably blowing my nose. If you're lucky, if you're nice to me, I'll also mute. But we'll see how we go. Citizen Ronan says, sure. Yes, no, for real. Thank you everyone for being here. Huge shout out to Brandon and Phil for the Zaid raid. I see you boys there. Thank you very much. They premiered their trailer for their upcoming book, which I believe is launching in a couple of weeks. I think. Yes, 2 weeks exactly. Psycho Slumber, 2 weeks from today. So get excited for that. It looked great. As does this man right here, Llama Gigante, dancing all the dances of the llamas. So many llamas, more than we can ever imagine, more than we ever really knew we wanted. But it was Jeremy Burtz, of course, who slipped in first. So he's coming up to 18. I haven't seen Mo in the chat yet. I don't know where Mo is tonight, but Jeremy Burtz is sneaking up on him. So a big shout out to him. We got Felix Huss, the link master. Now, if I see Felix put a link to Immortal Rising Burnt Offerings, I'm going to post that. I'm going to link that as the pinned chat. He's done it already. I didn't even have to ask. It's there. It is pinned. Excellent. Which reminds me to shout out the Rumble gang. We have 3 over there, 3 lovely Rumblers over there, including Dr. Mars Retro Elixir, who gives me a little horn, skull, and whiskey, which is, I probably need a whiskey at the moment. That's actually a good idea. I might have a whiskey after I go in from the stream. That'll clear up the sinuses. I want to also say hello to Jasper. Jasper in the house. Haven't seen Jasper in a while. Great to see him here. Chris Fisk is here. Who else do I spy? Citizen Ronan, Sumo Thori. Seeing you there, my friend. Snuggy Jr., Ellie. Ellie says, wait, I missed what Louis said. Ellie also said, will Bancroft finally address the international breakdancing incident? What is there to say? What could I say that hasn't already been memed 1,000 times? We got Jake in the house. We have, who do I have? Who do I spy? We got Mark here. Great to see you, Mark. A new backer of the Lucent. Dude looks fine to me. Let's see if he changes if Mel B comes around. Yeah, Mel. Like, oh no, I can't lift that box. It could totally happen. All right, enough of this. Enough. I have to get on with the show because this is a launch show. Everybody, please do share it out. Let everyone know this is going on. We have 24 beautiful people here on YouTube. Apparently, a whole bunch of 28 watching on Twitter. I'll just take their word for it. But let's bring Aaron on. Aaron, welcome to the show.
Hey, everybody. What's up?
Did you see Ray Gun, the amazing Australian breakdancer?
Wow, that's just a credit to your country. You should be proud of that.
You know what's frustrating? We had the best Olympics we've ever had in the whole history of Olympics. I think of a nation of 25 million, we came in 3rd in the medal tallies. That's crazy.
I mean, outside of her, right?
Wow. Yeah, she got 0 points. She didn't win a medal. But now anyone ever thinks of for the whole Olympics is that chick. So yeah, that's
phenomenal.
Exactly. We're also going to have Jose join us when he gets here in a moment. But we are, of course, let me bring it up.
Wait, is that true? Ray Gun trained with you? Is that right? Did you show her all of her moves?
Well, look, shouldn't be the one. That's not the one I wanted to share. I don't know if I could do any better. So maybe, like
I've never seen somebody try to break dance and like she didn't do like a windmill or like
do the kangaroo hop. Yeah, she's trying to take it to a new place. But yeah.
Little Australian thing on it. Yep.
Yeah, so
it's called the root. All right.
I had hubby is a celebrity chef who fixed the tryouts. I've heard the same thing as well, but I can't get a confirmation on it. And if that is the case, oh boy, that will be a scandal. Bancroft is a rollerblading Olympian, sort of. I did not Olympian, Commonwealth Games. I rollerbladed in the opening or closing ceremony of the Commonwealth Games in Melbourne. That is true. That is cool. True. They strapped fireworks to my back and they were spinning around. It was crazy.
That's excellent. We need video of that.
Apparently untrue. Yeah. But I think everyone's just trying to understand how this all happened. And, people are coming up with theories. So. All right. But we're not here to talk about amazing female breakdancers. They're called breakers, by the way. I've been informed. Then like breakdancing that's so 80s. They're just breaking. It's a different thing.
Yeah, breaking too. Electric Boogaloo.
Pretty much. The Elaine Bennis dance. But Immortal Rising Burnt Offerings is the second offering for this series.
Yes,
that's right.
This is issue 2.
Issue 2.
And you have to excuse me. I'm super nervous for some reason. I've been, I don't know, 300 videos or more or shows or whatever. Second campaign, and I'm just like, I'm very nervous on this one. I don't know.
Really?
I'm not sure what it is. Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Have you not been on a stream in a while?
That might be it.
You know what? I take a week off. I get nervous on a stream.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what am I doing? How do I have I forgotten something?
First of all, I would like to say thank you very much for hosting me and also for doing this sick. Like you're a real trooper, dude. Like the indie scene needs more like you for sure.
I did cancel on Vinny T. He's got an art book coming out, and I thought, you know what, I usually do my art share, and then I was gonna have, hey Vinny, you should come on with the art share, and I had to cancel on him for a minute. But I thought, with the launch streams, you tell everyone it's happening, and then you really should probably do it. So,
well, I can tell by your eyes that you're heavily medicated, so I appreciate that.
that's just my face. This is my face. All right. What do we do? I think let's play the trailer. Let's play the trailer first. Let's
right
do
on.
that, and then
by
get
good
people
stuff.
In the mood. Is it? Oh, very cool. No, it's the same trailer it's right here on the screen because I've preloaded one. Yes, excellent. Get people all in the mood for some Immortal Rising, and then I was trying to wait for Jose, but we can launch without him. That's cool.
Right on.
We'll just see how this goes.
I'll find you, Locutus, my creator. From your chaotic bones I shall make my order. Congratulations, recruits.
I'm so excited.
I don't want to babysit two spoiled princes.
I need to make a good impression for the soldiers. This is a silly waste of time.
What? Is that my long-lost magic ruby? Empress, find my ruby!
Your will is my command, my master. We're invading Terra to find Bamane's ruby.
Go forth, save the innocent, and punish the wicked.
Yes, Father. I have an easy life. But is that all there is?
The ruby could win this war once and for all. Let's kick the nest and see what falls out.
Locutus calls to his creations for help.
Where are we?
What are those things? We have to get out of here.
Have the gods gone mad?
The Bomanites have invaded Terra. Has the last shard of Locutus' heart been found?
The war cannot continue without the heart. We can't risk losing it if it's there.
You've come to the wrong place. Terra is under my protection.
Oh yeah, it's sexy. Hey, what's up, Jose?
Yo, well, you shall receive, and he's here.
What up, Aaron? Mike?
Our favorite artist of 1,000,000 books. We need to come with a cool
fashionably late. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, it's been a while, like years since I've done a stream, but it's really cool to be here.
It hasn't been years. It's been months. Right? I feel like we hung out not that long ago. Has it been that long?
It's been, yeah, at least a year.
Oh my god. How quickly? You've probably done 100 books in that time.
I wish.
Sumo Thori just says, I like Jose's art. That's very good because all the interiors on this book, I believe, are yours, Jose. Is that correct?
Yep.
And you do have covers, I think, by Barton and Jimmy Reyes. Is that true as well?
Yes. Yes, I sure do. Yes, the cover for so I have floppies and I have perfect bounds, and so the floppies are like the perfect bounds cut in half, and all of the floppies are Jose covers, and the perfect bounds for issue 1 is Corey Barton, and issue 2 is Jimmy Reyes. So
you're gonna love the Corey Barton one. It's really awesome.
Yeah, everybody loves that one.
It's very
I can't imagine why.
It has the right assets for a Barton cover. All right. Well, if you guys are ready, I'm definitely ready. I hope the chat is ready. Like I said earlier, please do share it out. Let everyone know that this is taking place. Share the stream. Share the link to the campaign, and let's see if we can give this book the best kickoff that we possibly can.
All right.
If you do back, wait.
Oh,
if you do
I pushed it.
All right. Well.
Turn it up!
Here we go.
Oh, I love it.
We have to play the countdown. That's
You're right.
Prerequisite.
I don't know what I was thinking. You're right.
I always forget
Well,
to take up the
I know I'm stuffing up. I didn't even refresh it. Hang on a sec. Here we go.
How about this?
I refreshed the
Don't
wrong
take it as
screen.
an insult
There we
if
go,
I'm
there we
premature. Take it as a compliment.
Boom. All right, live. Now, if you do end up backing it, please do put a backer number in the chat so we can shout you out and give you a big thank you.
Yes, please.
Please do that. We got Creators Outlet joining us here. Snuggy Jr. in the house. Ellie says, I feel like I had an enema. That was good. Good. Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah.
We got BA in the house. He says, Hail Jabronis. Happy launch day to Immortal.
What's up, BA?
Thank you for being here. All right. So, as I said, this is the second part, the second issue here. Ooh, a big team here.
Yeah,
Editors,
this is like the
designers.
collective team from the beginning. So, yeah. There's a lot of people I've worked with just to bring this together. So,
2 premiums, 4 flop. So are the premiums about, what are they, like 60 page?
50.
How big are they? 50. So it's like 25 page floppies make up, 2 of them make up 1 premium.
yeah. Yep. And then on top of that is also, so that first one is the Everything Immortal box, which unfortunately I have not put together a box graphic, but I will be doing a custom box. And included in that is the floppies, the premiums, as well as 2 ash cans, short stories that we did, that me and Jose did together, and as well as a shirt. It'll be your choice of the Corey Barton cover shirt. And also I cut out one of the characters, Listo, just a pose that I love that Jose did on the first issue. And I'll be selling that as well on a shirt. So, which is an add-on. Yeah.
Killy Chow has joined us and says, yo, what's going on? We have just gone live with Immortal Rising #2, Burnt Offerings. Creator says, when did issue 1 come out? How long ago was issue 1? I can't
I want to say it was last year in April. So it took me longer to than I expected to launch this one, but that was because I harassed and threatened Chris Fisk to teach me Photoshop. So I went in and I was able to correct, like makes graphics and correct dialogue and stuff like that. So
before I knew Jose, he was in the chat and he said, come on, I want to teach you how to flat in a different method. And I was like,
I remember that.
And he comes on and he's like, yeah, you just do this. And he says some crazy thing. And I'm like, I don't know. This is for crazy people. I don't know who you are. And then I realized, I know he is just crazy and it works perfectly for him. But, us mere mortals, we can't do it like that. We have to do it, tenaciously, slowly and meticulously. But Chris Fisk back at #1. Thank you so much, man. Awesome.
Thanks, man.
Sliding in there. Yeah, I haven't seen. Usually we get Alex VIB be #1, but he's not here today. So Chris slides in and grabs that #1. Thank you very much. Sumo is saying hello to Buzz. Did I not see Buzz? Where's?
Oh, nice.
Where's our friend? I can't see him there. When does Jose sleep? I don't think he does. He's an android. He's a drawing android.
I just want to put this. Yeah. Right now, I'm sure he's working. So put it this way. I contacted him. I sent him the script for issue 3 and asked him to do the layouts and sketches for issue 3. Hey, what's up, Edwin? And and he's like, well, in a week I'll give you the because it's 2 stories. It's Knights of Locutus is like a 10-page little short story, and he's like, oh, I'll have that done for you in like a week. It's like, oh, great. I don't know, a week or maybe 2 later, he's like, "Yeah, I've got them all done. I've got all, whatever pages, 44 pages of story done." I'm like, all right, well, you got to give me a minute to, get up some cash so we can finish this out. So, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much
here we are.
ironing out the last 5 pages. So yeah, issue 3 is
You'd like
already.
to be Jose Garcia.
Yep.
When you, it's like I don't know, it's not human. It's like Data from Star Trek. Jake Martin, back in number 2. Great cock.
Thank
Are you
you.
familiar with the acronym COCK, Aaron?
Oh yeah, I sure am. Creator-owned comic, you know what I mean?
Exactly. And he loves this one. So he's back in number 2. Thank you so much, Jake. That is awesome. We're joined by RJ William as well, saying good evening from Colorado. RJ. So I feel like some people need to get a bit of a grounding on what Immortal Rising is all about. Is there like a little pitch you can give us while I scroll through some of the art?
Sure. So basically, Immortal Rising is like if you took Castlevania and Final Fantasy and mixed them together. It's the best way. Throw in some Western anime manga of Jose, and it comes out the other side, and that is Immortal Rising. So the story, just real briefly, is basically these 5 strangers they're thrust together through, they don't know why. They're like, they're mysteriously put together to on a foreign world to fight against monsters and try to survive in this greater war that's going on around them. So that's the main story. And then the secondary story is called Knights of Locutus, which follows, it's basically the gods, right? You follow a couple of the good gods as they try to unravel this mystery of why all of these events and the war that they're fighting is converging on one planet. So it's pretty cool. So like you've got like the main story, which is like if you've ever played an RPG, it's like you're kind of like your first level guys, and then the secondary story, the Knights of Locutus, is like your 20th level god level guys, and you get to see the story from both of their perspectives, which is really fun.
Dr. Mark's Retro Elixir says it's great looking stuff. Yeah, all of this is told with the just completely singular, unique visual vision of Jose Garcia, who just has his own thing going on, which is so massive and epic. No one quite does that scale in the way that Jose does.
So one of the things I learned after working with Jose for a few years now is like when I turn in a script to him, I really don't have to put in a lot of detail, because with his experience, he knows like the best angles and the best way to depict things. So basically what I try to do is just have like, the emotions and reactions of the characters in the scene, per panel kind of stuff. And he delivers, obviously he delivers great. So it's fun. It's easy, easy to work with, put it that way.
Chris says the log line could be heroes and gods battle over the fate of the world of terror.
Ooh, I love it. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I love I really love the Locutus warriors. Those are the gods, and I really went over with a lot of detail with these armors, because they're gods, the god of war and the god of battles. And he's battling like so many cool kind of god level threats. That's kind of the thing that I like to draw the most. So I really want them to converge the both stories together. I really want to get there.
And what's great is in issue 3, I was like, all right, I want to try to push as much as I can to really bring out everything that Jose is known for. Is like his big scenes and stuff. So the third one's even bigger than the first 2. So please help me finance that one, guys. I beg you.
This has got to be one of the covers of the floppies that you mentioned.
Yes. Yep. That'll be floppy 2 of issue 2. So
there you go.
Burnt Offerings Part 2. There we go. And the way I kind of designed the campaign page is I wanted people to go there and just kind of enjoy the art. And I also threw in, the different perk tiles and stuff like that, just to remind people of the different tiers that they can.
Yeah, I've never seen someone. I was just noticing that you're putting these things on it so people can sort of be reminded of what they can get.
Yeah, exactly. So
what's going on here? What's happening here?
That is gorgeous. So actually, in this part of Knights of Locutus, they meet, for anybody who got the first issue, they actually meet the god of Terra, the main god of Terra, Andronicus, and they're having a conversation where they're describing a battle that had happened. So this is a battle between where there was like angels and demons fighting each other and stuff. So yeah, I mean, come on, dude.
Jose, what do your dreams look like? Are they like the trippiest, craziest? He wakes up in a sweat. I've seen another vision.
Yeah, probably like Alex Gray kind of stuff, maybe.
Love it.
Crazy. I like.
So this is one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite panels.
It's crazy that you know, you get in all this detail into everything as well.
Yeah,
as fast
I mean, look
as
at
you
that.
are. So is this one of the knights that you would mention?
Yeah, so that is Andronicus. If you read the first one, this is the deity of the cleric of the party, the first level party, Andronicus. So, and he finally meets the Knights of Locutus, the god of magic and the god of battle.
We're joined by Phil and Selmo here. Welcome, welcome. We're helping the boys launch Immortal Rising 2. Burnt Offerings just went live. It's got this gorgeous Jose Garcia art all throughout.
Yeah,
I'm gonna check out some of the color covers. Well, oh, you got add-ons here. What are the add-ons? Okay, the physical book edition.
Yes. So before I met Jose, I had the first issue done by a Philippine artist named Kofarosa, and he did the whole thing. And that cover is actually a friend of mine who does murals. He's done a bunch of murals in the Midwest. In fact, he's the one that painted my backdrop for me. So yeah,
you do. You look like you're in a kind of one of those restaurants or something.
Medieval. Yeah, well, so if you go to my channel, I had a whole theme where I am imprisoned by a demon, where I am forced to review indie comics. And
oh, that sounds pretty accurate, actually.
Yeah,
yeah, it's great. Well, so I review them to battle him because he's a demon of despair. Because he's like, yeah, everything sucks. Ooh, Star Wars is dead, and all that other shit. Well, I'm like, guess what? I'm going to purposely review all these things just to piss you off. So, yeah, Castle Grayskull, right? So, but yes, this original one, I've only printed 100 of them. I think I've sold 20 of them. And so, yeah, there's only 80 left. I do not anticipate printing them ever again. They're floppy. They're 50 pages. And yeah, I mean, you know, it's the original art. And actually, if you go down,
such a different feel.
You see it side by side. Yeah, yeah. So
such a different feeling to that.
I had it done, and then I met Jose, asked him to do the Knights of Locutus story. And then I was like, well, dude, will you just redo the first issue for me? And, you know, obviously he did. So it came out great.
I had it back to you that afternoon.
This was Immortal Rising was my first indie comic after leaving the mainstream.
Oh, really?
I did it way before doing anything on CG. So I did it. This was the comic that got me into indie comics. Like, I really like this stuff, and then I start, browsing the community, and it was like kind of awesome, and you know, the rest is history.
Yeah.
We have another backer, Dr. Mask Retro Elixir just backed it. He is backer number 3. Oh. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And Snuggy points out we are up to $300 raised.
Bangarang. Thank you.
About 10%. I think it's a $3,000 goal. So
yes, that is the goal. Yeah, I'm hoping for 100 backers. You know, that should pay for printing costs and shipping and everything. So
what a difference an artist makes, huh? Just in terms of the whole vibe of the story.
Yep. Well, and with Jose's background in animation and layouts and everything, I mean, it's two different levels. And when I originally did all of this, it was going to just be for like me and some friends kind of thing. And then when I was so impressed and excited by working with Jose and some my character design artist Steve Whitehead, it was just like I was addicted. I was like, wait a minute, I can bring this to another level, and so that's what I want to do. And oh, here we go. Yeah, so this a little highlight on the ash cans as well, not just the Immortal Rising. So Immortal Rising Tales is they're one-shot stories. They're short. I think Immortal Rising Tales is like 10 pages or something like that, maybe 8. And it it's just a one shot. I might go back to it if people like it a lot. And then the Tower Time Forgot was a short story that we did for a anthology for Arrow Comics. What was it? I can't remember the name of the comic now. It funded a year ago, and I'm waiting for.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember the name of it either.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it was like Out of Obscurity. That's it. Jeez. And what the idea was, you take a public character, one that's not being used anymore, and you can rehash a story or tell your own story with that character. So this one was actually, I don't know why it spoke to me, but it was just some obscure villain that I found. It was in like one issue of a book from the 40s, right? And I'm like, I don't know why this story is talking to me so much. And it was down to either that one or maybe one other. And this one prevailed. And basically, if you scroll down, I give a little blurb, as you see. So I did a side by side. Maybe not the best graphically, but I liked it. So the Tower Time Forgot is like a futuristic story where humans are basically all annihilated by a biotech nanovirus, and the last two remaining humans are on a quest to find a cure for the virus because the chick unfortunately caught the virus as well. And as they go through this,
humans, and she's got the virus.
Yeah, very bad. And so their whole thing is they go through this tower where the scientists who created this thing existed to look for a cure. So it's pretty cool. And then for the Immortal Rising Tales, Baphomet's Child, the hero is a magical warrior who goes into the spirit world to confront and save the child's soul and confront a demon, a Baphomet's Child. So it's really fun. Again, it's just a one shot, but I don't know. People were really digging it. And so Baphomet's Child was actually in Anvil Magazine. Iron Age is an Iron Age thing. Yeah, it was in Anvil Magazine #2. So if you guys have that, you'll have that story.
Jose, do you do the colors on all these as well?
Yep.
Why even ask? Of course,
and his coloring has improved so much, and that was one of the things that we had to do because I had him do issue 2 a few years ago, and then I was like, okay, I'm finally ready. Let's do this. And he was like, well, let me redo all the coloring. And when he did, it was just like it brought it to another level. So I was like,
night and
day. Oh my god.
Yep.
Fantastic. Katie did say, she says, hey, Aaron, congrats on your launching. Backing it right now. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Katie. I appreciate
it. Also, Keely chat. Oh, Katie, put your backing number in the chat if you did end up backing it. Just like to shout you out. Just like Keely Chow did. Backing number 6. Thank you so much, Keely Chow.
Thank you, sir.
Jake says you got to pay the Baphomet toll if you want to get this boy's soul. Jesus.
It's a girl, but yes.
There she goes. She just backed. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Katie. I appreciate it.
All right.
Yeah, and then I ended with the everything. So
I want to see. Did I scroll past? Do you have any of the
that's
premium covers?
More than 100 pages.
Yeah, that's well over 100 pages because the 2 books premiums is 50 each, right? So that's 100 right there. And then the ash cans themselves, what is like, 8 and 10 or something like that. And then if you also get the floppies, with the box, that's again another 50 pages per story or whatever. So that's another 100 pages altogether. It's crazy. You're getting all kinds of value out of it, plus a shirt. So, times are lean. And actually, if you go over the perk prices, I put it as slim as I could. I'm not exactly, flogging the. I don't know where I'm going with that. Flogging them dolphin. I don't know. I'm not.
No,
I'm
I
not
don't think that's it.
everything
Anyway,
out of I'm not trying to milk you. So
let me do it. Let me do a refresh here. We are up to 7 backers, and that's
awesome.
410 USD raise. This is in Aussie dollars, by the way.
Nice.
So don't get freaked out. There it is. Katie did
$2.
back in number 7. Thank you so much. We
Thank
got
you,
King Ban in the house. Katie says, "I'm happy to support and back. Thank you for doing this, Bancroft. It's good to see you. Good to see you too."
I know, right? Legend.
I love launch streams. They're my favorite. All right, let me just before we move on, I wanted to show these because you didn't have them big. You got to put these big on your campaign, which is the covers to the.
I'll go
premium,
back in and do that.
Premium. These are the perfect square bound versions where you get. I think it's 50 pages each.
Yep. Yeah.
These.
Perfect.
So number
bound.
1.
Yep.
This is Corey Barton. Let me see if I can.
As Chris Fisk said in the chat, she's doing the Australian breakdancing. So
I think she might have gotten a point if the Australian breakdancer looked dressed like this. She would have gotten at least 1 point for costume or something.
And that is actually that'll be that is the early bird card. Is that picture right there?
Excellent. So there's that one, and then book 2.
Yes, gorgeous.
Who's this big beefy boy?
So that's an ogre that's introduced in issue 2, wrecking up a village, and you'll also see him in issue 3 as well. But spoilers. But the pencils and inks is by Jimmy Reyes, and the colors is by an RPG game artist. He was it Andrea? I can't remember his name off the top of my head. I'm terrible at names. So, but yes. And I mean, I'm so impressed with the coloring, and everybody loves Jimmy's.
Jake said it. Jake stole the words right out of my mouth. They're
gorgeous,
beautiful.
Yeah, I'm very pleased with the art so far. It's been everybody's been doing a great job.
Look at these little goblin dudes just chilling.
The goblins are a big deal because you got to remember these are all like first level kind of encounter stuff. So starting the story off, you're going to be finding some just like basic stuff. Like one of the big arcs of the first 3 issues is just the fact that these 5 strangers have to figure out how to work together in these crazy survival circumstances. Like there's a war going on around them, and they're like, what the hell? And who are you? And I don't like you, but we got to work together. Like all of that happens.
The ever generous Mr. Nolan Lockhart just stopped by to support the launch. Thank you so much, man.
Nice.
Thank you.
Shout out. He got the everything box back in number 8 too. That is huge. Thank you so much.
That is huge.
Nolan.
I appreciate
Nolan's generosity knows no bounds, and anyone who's backed my book will get the special Moosent postcard that has all of Nolan's hilarious Lucent puns written on the back, and they're great. So, I'm so happy to have that as part of the campaign. Thank you, Nolan. That is awesome. Let me do a refresh here. Hopefully the money will have gone out. Sometimes it takes a little while. Look, there you go. Boom.
Wow.
17% funded. $520 raised so far from 8 backers. Thank you very
much. Man,
all right, well, let's go through these. Let's go through these perks. Let's zoom in. Enhance.
And so the EB in all of these just means early bird. So the early bird is I'm only going to have it up for maybe a week, maybe 2. I don't know. We'll see. but yeah, it won't be forever. And that's if you want that Corey Barton card. So.
I think a week is a lot of people ask that. I think 24 hours is really tight.
Yeah.
And people ask because, not everyone's on the same timeline and whatever.
I mean, I got to get out there and let everybody know what's going on before they can decide to,
Yeah,
so.
maybe if you're like a big, huge channel or whatever, you could get away with 24 hours. But I think most people, a week is good because, as much as you think you're promoting it, there's 99.99999% of people in the world don't know you've gone live.
Yeah, exactly. if or more. So like for instance, I put out an ad, marketing ad last Friday about launching. That got 4,500 views. So which sounds, to me that sounds wow, I can't believe it. But that's only 4,500 people. Like that's not even like a public school or something.
Especially if it's an ad and that only a small percentage of people will actually do anything with that ad.
Out of that 1% will actually maybe take action. It's like that's just views. That's not actual interaction. So always be grinding.
All right. So saddle stitch, 24 pages each. So this is the floppies.
Yes. And so what the idea behind this is that I intend to go to conventions and try to sell floppies as well. And I'm basically just selling it for what it costs at this point. So I'm not really making much money off of this, but if you're interested in the story, you don't have a lot of cash, or maybe you've already bought the first one and you want the floppies as well, because they're slightly different as far as like, I do like a last issue and coming up kind of pages in it as well. So they're a little bit different, but it's worth getting. That's why I put them in the everything box.
You can get Immortal Rising 1 in the premium perfect bound. So this is like what a lot of people do with crowdfunded books. They do a nice square bound premium copy, which I love. Probably my preferred, even though they don't lay flat, I like them. I like collecting them.
That is the first version of the cover on the first campaign, and I won't be offering this version on this campaign. Everything is going to be different. So the floppy is an altered version of this, and then Corey Barton's cover is the main cover that I'm trying to sell.
Nice. You can get that for $20 US. You can get the second one, Immortal Rising 2, as well for $20. That's the with the big ogre on the cover. Fantastic Jimmy Reyes art and fantastic colors on that. The saddle stitch. So that's all 4 of the floppies altogether.
Yes. Yep.
For the low price of $20. That's is that 100 pages of?
Yes, for $20. Indeed.
That's pretty cool.
And then for the shipping, the shipping unfortunately is outrageous right now. So unfortunately, worldwide shipping is like 25 and domestic shipping is 10. So unfortunately, those are the numbers I have to work with, guys. So,
I'm gonna have to raise my shipping prices too, which I am loath to do. But
I hate it. But that's like the slim margins I'm dealing with. I'm just trying to build up fans. Like I'm trying to build up people who
we're just trying to get books out there. But you know what? Another thing I'm going to look into doing is what Rini does as well, which is putting you can put your stuff up digitally on Global Comics, but you can still sell access to them. So I think that's another way to it, because you're right, the shipping is potentially becoming untenable. It's getting crazy.
So that was something I did on the first campaign, was I had a digital tier. I don't have a digital tier on this one, but eventually I will also probably be on Global Comics. There's a good chance I'll have a page on Fund My Comic once this closes that will offer a digital tier, that kind of thing, just for people to maybe catch up, or if they missed out.
Yeah, I'm undecided whether or not I'm going to do digital again, because I don't know. Some people might not want it to just buy access to a site. They might want to actually have the actual PDF. But
so I want to say that when you provided me that PDF of the digital version of your book, it was so helpful to do a review with the digital version. So I really hope that more people do digital versions of their books, just because I think it makes it easier for reviewers to do nice videos. You know,
I'm always happy
if
someone's going to do a review. You know, if they're short of
well, then because then you can see the art, you know, as it's meant to be, instead of like, you know, glare and shadows and stuff like that. So
you can get the 2 premiums together for the low price of $35. Amazing value.
It's
really
the deal. Yeah, it's probably the deal. Well, I found on my first campaign that I did a bundle of you know, issue 1, just 2 of them, and $35, and people, they really responded to that. So I was like, you know what, let me try doing something like that for this as well, because I just want you to have the dang book.
Check it out. Longbox Ray, John's Longbox in the house. Obviously, his stream has just ended. Thank you so much, John. Welcome to all you bearded long boxes. We are currently helping Aaron and Jose launch Immortal Rising 2. It's the follow-up to their book that they did last year. It's a what you say? It's like sort of like a RPG inspired.
Yes.
We'll go through the stories. We're just going through the perks at the moment, so we'll go back and show you guys the art in a second.
Yeah, the stories and characters and everything is straight off of my role-playing game tabletop. So
John would like the sound of that, I'm sure.
It does look amazing. Thank you.
In the house, what's up? He says this
what's
comic
up, Duck?
Amazing. Yeah, dude, the art is so good. Everyone loves Jose's art.
And we're already almost done with issue 3, so you should really back.
He's currently working on it right now. He's finishing.
Exactly.
We've got the Everything Immortal box. That's all the stuff we've talked about. You got T-shirts in here, and this will be coming in a box. You did say that earlier. And actually,
yes, and that's my bad. I dropped the ball on getting a box graphic out there. So I'll probably have to do that.
Can you whip that up in the next? We got another 10 minutes. You can whip that up, can't you? So,
oh yeah, sure. I mean, with my new Photoshop skills, you got it.
I just want to scroll down and show everyone who's just arrived some of this hot fire you've got on the campaign here.
Yeah, and go check out the campaign page, because it's got, I mean, all of this. Just take your time drinking it in, because it's really nice art. I mean, it's gorgeous.
I love the color palettes you're going with here, Jose.
I really love the fiery ones. Yeah.
Look at that, coming right out of the hand.
Yeah, so for those who read the first issue, in this issue, I introduced the wizard of the group. So,
we really got really nice reviews for issue 1. I remember people DMing me with some great reviews. Like I saw like 3 or 4 videos. That was pretty nice.
Love it when that happens.
Yep.
Yeah, we got
fire. Look at the fire and the glare. Beautiful working on the sword too. Really nice. Oh, Rob, he says you have my immortal. That doesn't even make sense, Rob. Jake says it's Castlevania meets Final Fantasy.
Yep.
Definitely.
John says Jose did a cover for Heroic Tales 2. Did you?
I did. Nice. Yep. I don't know if it's out there, but yeah, it's really cool. I really love doing that one. It was really trippy.
John's kicking butt out there at the moment. As you scroll through seeing this art, you can see Aaron's put all the kind of different, available perks sort of up there as well, so you can be reminded.
Yeah, I hope that helps people, because as you're going through, be like, whoa, what is it? And they're bigger than the little tiles, on the side where it's, pick that perk. No, well, what is it? What does it look like? So, and I'm excited because I'm finally offering T-shirts, which is I haven't done before. So it's something new to get into.
Welcome to the fun world of selling and distributing T-shirts.
You're right.
I hope you get your folding game down.
Oh shit!
And each size, you get to a certain point, you have to fold it differently. especially
See, I never worked retail, so it'll be something to work on.
How you want to ship it. We have to get all of our t-shirts into a package that is a specific size. And some people, they're big boys. They got the 5XL, the 4XL. They need to be folded very specifically to fit in. So, but at the same time, I've been making and selling t-shirts since 1997. I love it, and I was very happy to add them onto my latest campaign. And you've
been in one indie scene or another forever, haven't you?
Pretty much.
Because you were because you were like in the rollerblading scene for a while.
I was making my zines.
Zines.
T-shirts. Is poker an indie scene? Poker's not really an indie scene. That's something.
I mean, different, it's a niche. How about that? A niche. You've been in a niche scene, like and one or another. Yeah.
Dojo Kun in the house, back in number 12. He backed the premium Immortals bundled. Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Dojo.
We got Derek in the house here too. He says he's here. Let's finally get the party started. We've only got 10 minutes left, Derek.
Yeah. Thanks, Derek. Appreciate it. Let's do it. But so I wanted to show those t-shirts. One is, of course, the Corey Barton, because test marketing or whatever. Everybody, of course, loved the Corey Barton stuff. He even was like, "Yeah, this is one of the best or one of my favorite commissions last year," kind of thing. Because he did this about a year ago. And then on the other side is one of my favorite Listo poses, where it's just him looking badass. I was like, well, that's a shirt,
Get those, get that art as well big on the campaign, I think.
Yeah.
Just so that people can see it up big. I think it helps people's confidence in buying it and you selling it. So,
yeah.
I just like to see nice, beautiful art blown up big. AGE Comics just backed. He's excited for issue 2.
Oh, awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, Paul.
Chris says, who doesn't love Smurf Tatars?
It's true. You can paint them blue. I'm cool.
Who is that blue lady? Is she one of the gods?
No, she is the empress of the evil empire. So she's the one that tells all the bad guys what to do. She works directly with the evil god. So
she's her blue highness. And is she actually blue, or does she paint herself blue?
She is actually blue. It's actually based off of it's like a dark elf kind of deal that I based off of the I can't remember what they're called, but the bad guys in Voltron.
You're stretching my memory there. I watched Voltron when I was 5. I loved it.
Can't help it.
I don't really remember much Voltron lore.
Yeah, well, it's good to go back actually and rewatch it. Go Lion was really what it was based off of was really good too.
I would love to show
find it on
a
YouTube.
lot of that stuff to my son. I think he'd really get a kick out of it. A lot of stuff, some okay cartoons, but I don't feel like it's anywhere near what we had back in the 80s.
Dude, every now and again, me and my son, he's 9, we'll go through like a marathon, like say a lazy Saturday morning or Sunday morning. We'll go through a marathon of like old G.I. Joe cartoons on YouTube.
They were great.
Some Thundercats or something. Yeah, it's so fun.
Yeah,
He's totally into it.
G.I. Joe. I love G.I. Joe. I didn't love Thundercats as much, but G.I. Joe was, they were the.
And it's all
Jake
like
says,
free.
I can fix her. He's like, he'll take one for the team.
Yeah.
Go blue.
Do it.
If he needs to.
You don't have to.
Her blue highness has a blue hiney. She surely does.
Yes. And I like her choice of clothing.
Did Corey design that, or was that something that was already predetermined?
He did. I gave him a pose and reference and everything. He also
you took a photo of yourself like that.
I did. I totally did. No, I did not. I was like, just like this, Corey. No, I did. And actually, it's funny is he put in the detail. If you zoom in on her foot, or when you buy it and you look at her feet, she has fucking claw feet. She's got like really long toenails. I was like,
I did notice that. Yeah, I didn't see that.
That's strangely hot.
I think Jake would be fine with that. He'd be like, clip your toenails. The hands are a little spindly too, but that just might be a Corey Barton thing.
Yeah, it's definitely his style.
Yeah,
I mean, to me, that's like something that you would have found on like a heavy metal magazine cover. You know,
very thin wrists, thin fingers, everything else bulbous. And the Bartons love sinewy women. You know, Corey, especially Clayton, he draws his women like they're just made of tendons everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a single. Well, the only location where there's any fat is on the front.
Mm-hmm. And the back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You call that a
Corey does. Clayton, he draws his women a little more svelte. And I can never decide whose art I like best. Even though
you call those really skinny women, you call that a bag of antlers here in the Midwest. So
a bag of handlers. All right.
Of antlers.
Antlers. Oh, okay. I was like, I don't quite get that. Okay, that makes more sense. Art looks friggin-tastic, says Derek.
Thank you.
Dojo says thick.
Yes, definitely.
Comics Legend says nude references was apparently why the X-Men 97 director got fired for. Oh no.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah.
He was
you don't even said nude references.
Are you serious?
I made my wife.
Easy now.
Wife do a reference. I usually get her to do a bunch of references. This one, I said, look, the character's in her underwear. So, and then I had to delete that photo straight away. But
was it the one? Was it that one page where they start making out? Was that the reference?
No. It's when she's leaning up against the wall, and I tell you what, I really wanted it to look like she was really like leaning on the wall heavy. Yeah. And that's always a hard thing for me to do, is to make it look like a character has like real weight to them.
Weight.
But so I was like, I want to take a reference for this one, and it came out great. I was like, that was so worth doing. And just like, you better delete that photo. I did. Sounds sort of romantic.
You didn't. You put it in a special file. Let's be honest.
The kids come in. I'm taking a photo of their mother. What's going on in here? Snuggie Jr. $790.
Nice.
Yeah, good to see you, Snuggie. By the way, I haven't seen you in a while.
Refresh. 14 backers, over $1,000 dues, up awesome. To $790 US. That's 26% funded. Fantastic.
Man. So grateful. Thank you guys, so everybody. You're making issue 3 happen. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Chris, Bancroft in front of a drawing board as poor Mel stands humiliated in the center of the room. So you want to be a star or not? Draw me like one of your French girls. I can't. Nomad Damon back in number 14. He got the floppy bundle. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Noma.
Sounds a bit weird when we say it like that, but we know what it means.
Yeah, floppy.
It's just occurred to me, I haven't shown anyone the Painted Death hardcovers yet.
Well, let's see it.
Yeah.
Can I take a moment just to show those?
Of course.
Off?
Definitely. I want to see.
So I've shown these off before. This is the soft cover. You got that cool UV spot over all the the windows.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
very
awesome.
Nice. And it's a thick book too.
Yeah.
And then I showed this off. We have the hardcover of Waking Dream. That's the first book. And when you open it, you get that cool big double page.
Oh, nice.
That not many people do. I've got a whole bunch of Bun Dessiné. Only one other company did a big piece of art there. I thought, why not? I mean, that's a cool space, but it's like
a book. You see that, Jose? We're gonna have to do something like that.
Yeah.
And now, beautiful. Here we go. There it is.
Oh, nice.
Painted Death hardcover. And this is so thick.
Congrats, man. That looks beautiful.
Wow.
Wow.
Nice. Yeah.
You get a nice big you can turn it that. You can hold it that way. It doesn't really matter. And there's Painted Death. Got a little intro there. Little thing there. Not going to show too much. These are shipping out already, so
spoilers.
Fantastic. I just wanted to show them off. I just realized that I hadn't shown them off.
Oh, definitely.
I have to blow my nose because I'm sick, but I'm going to play the trailer again because I've got new people here. So let me do that.
I'll find you, Locutus, my creator. From your chaotic bones I shall make my order. Congratulations, recruits.
I'm so excited.
I don't want to babysit two spoiled princes.
I need to make a good impression for the soldiers. This is a silly waste of time.
What? Is that my long-lost magic ruby? Empress, find my ruby!
Your will is my command, my master. We're invading Terra to find Bamane's ruby.
Go forth, save the innocent, and punish the wicked.
Yes, Father. I have an easy life. But is that all there is?
The ruby could win this war once and for all. Let's kick the nest and see what falls out.
Locutus calls to his creations for help.
Where are we?
What are those things? We have to get out of here.
Have the gods gone mad?
The Bomanites have invaded Terra. Has the last shard of Locutus' heart been found?
The war cannot continue without the heart. We can't risk losing it if it's there.
You've come to the wrong place. Terra is under my protection.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. And Sumo Thori back in number 15.
Oh, hell yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So many generous supporters here in the chat. Brings us up to 835 raised, 27% funded from 15 backers.
15.
Unfortunately, I do have to go. I have a previous appointment I do have to run to. But it's been amazing.
I appreciate
Aaron,
it.
always great catching up. Jose, I cannot believe it's been a year since we've hung out.
It's been.
We'll have to make it less time next time.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, thank you
so much. So
and thanks for everybody for showing up. This is fun.
Yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. Thank you to everyone who shared the stream out. Thank you everyone who backed, especially. You guys are awesome. You literally helped make this stuff exist. Couldn't do it without you. So
yes,
thank you very much, fellas. The book looks amazing. It sounds amazing. Jose, you're crushing it. Keep up the good work. And that'll be it for me. I'm not going to coach Ray Gun for regionals.
Oh man, I was hoping for a breakdance scene on the Lucent 3.
Yeah. Maybe. No. I'm not writing in a ray gun scene. It's not happening.
You can have Mel doing all the reference for you.
Can you imagine? No, she couldn't dance too well. She couldn't do that. I'll have to reference myself. That's the only way. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you soon. Okay. Bye.
See ya.
Thank you.
Perth made an Australian video, and I wasn't even in it.
Emotional damage.